biggest esports event of all time has just concluded. Over 2,000 pros traveled to Saudi Arabia to compete for $71.5 million in prize money. This is your rapid recap of the Esports World Cup. 7 weeks and 25 different tournaments covered in under 3 minutes. Let's roll. Team Redline would dominantly win the Rinsport Sim Racing Championship in the first event of the World Cup. In Fatal Fury, we saw Goichi taking down Xiaohai for the trophy. Redemption would come later for Xiaohai in the second to last day of the entire event when he won Street Fighter 6. In Tekken 8, we saw Ulsan go back-to-back, winning his second Esports World Cup trophy in a row. FPS games were the most prevalent this year. We saw Team Falcons winning the Overwatch Championship Series, Anyone's Legends winning the Crossfire event, and Team Secret sweeping through the Siege X event without dropping a map. Optic Gaming followed up their COD Champs victory with an EWC title, and we had 2 EMEA Valorant teams competing for the championship, but it was Heretics winning that out over Fnatic. In our final non-battle royale game, we were treated to the unexpected Cinderella story of the Mongols winning the Counter-Strike title, a huge victory for both the team and the country of Mongolia as a whole. Now let's rattle off some BR games that were on display. We saw VK Gaming winning in Apex Legends. For Free Fire, it was EVOS Esports. Twisted Minds won in both PUBG Battlegrounds and COD Warzone, and it was the Yangon Gladiators from Burma taking home the PUBG Mobile title. In one of the most hyped new additions to the Esports World Cup, we saw Magnus Carlsen lifting the first chess championship trophy at the Esports World Cup. Another Team Liquid player, Montebator, took home his second FC Pro title, and it was Carmine Corp winning the Rocket League Championship for their fanatic French fans. Almost there, let's finish things off with some MOBA and strategy games. Team Spirit won out in Dota 2. Team Liquid won the Mobile Legends Bang Bangs Mid-Season Cup while the Vitality roster topped the women's tournament. Serral avenged his second place finish from last year in StarCraft 2. AL took home Honor of Kings while the Weibo squad won TFT, and it was Genji winning a Slobberknocker Grand Finals in League of Legends and setting our viewership peak for the event. Throughout all 25 of these events, organizations were competing to see who would win the overall club championship trophy and take home the $7 million prize associated with it. Orgs were signing teams from games that they would never normally touch to try and keep up with the Falcons, but once the dust settled, none could compare. The Falcons medaled in 6 events and had a 1,000-point lead over second place. I do want to give a big shout out to Team Liquid and Team Vitality for keeping it close, despite the sheer number of teams working against them. One big thing to note is the Falcons Overwatch team. In order to win the club championship trophy, you have to win an individual event, and it was the Falcons Overwatch team going from last chance qualifier all the way to a grand finals victory to make their team eligible. That's going to do it for Rapid Recap. I can't lie, I'm kind of sad it's going to be an entire year before we get to see another event like this, with so many teams competing in so many games all in one arena. But I'll still be here bringing you the esports news Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks for watching.